Relationships are not broken by loud arguments or dramatic betrayals, but by something quieter, more insidious: neglect. It slips in unnoticed, like a shadow at dusk, draining the vibrancy of love until all that remains is a hollow connection. Seneca once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." The same applies to relationships. Neglect wastes the precious time we have with the people we love, turning intimacy into indifference. This is not a story of despair, but of hope. A call to action, to rekindle what neglect threatens to extinguish. How does neglect creep in? Neglect doesn't arrive with a bang. It seeps in like water through cracks. It starts small. The unspoken thank you for a kind gesture. The phone glance, instead of eye contact during a conversation. The assumption that love will sustain itself without effort. Over time, these small lapses grow into a chasm. You wake up one day next to someone you love, only to feel like strangers. Marcus Aurelius wrote, I quote, "What we do now echoes in eternity." End of quote. In relationships, the neglect of small moments echoes into distant disconnection. At this point, let's look at why neglect hurts so deeply. Neglect is the silent thief of connection, robbing relationships of their core truths. 1. Emotional distance. When someone feels neglected, they feel invisible. This invisibility fosters resentment, which grows like weeds in an untended garden. 2. Eroded trust. Neglect whispers questions like, am I not enough? Or why don't they care anymore? Trust, once fractured, is hard to repair. 3. Loneliness in proximity. As Chrysippus taught, I quote, "The worst solitude is to be destitute of sincere friendship." End of quote. Loneliness within a relationship is a deeper pain than being alone. How to avoid neglect. Neglect is not inevitable. It's a choice we make, often unconsciously. To avoid it, we must consciously choose love every day. Here's how. 1. To be present in the moment. Presence is the antidote to neglect. In a world buzzing with distractions, being truly there is a rare gift. Dedicate time daily to undivided attention. Even 15 minutes of meaningful connection can transform a relationship. As Zeno taught, well-being is achieved by small steps. So is love. 2. Speak the language of love. Love isn't one size fits all. Some crave words of affirmation, others physical touch or acts of service. Understand how your partner feels loved, and speak their language fluently. A friend of mine realized his partner valued quality time over gifts. By prioritizing shared experiences, he reignited their connection. 3. Foster rituals of intimacy. Musonius Rufus emphasized the importance of rhythm in life. Rituals, whether morning coffee, bedtime chats, or weekly date nights, anchor relationships in consistency. What rituals can you create or revive to bring you closer to your loved ones? 4. Communicate with courage. Neglect grows in silence. Open, kind communication is the light that dissolves shadows of disconnection. Use I statements to express needs without blame. I feel distant when we don't spend time together. I miss our conversations. 5. Cultivate gratitude. As Thomas Aquinas taught, gratitude is the beginning of virtue. By appreciating the small things, we magnify love's presence in our lives. Therefore, keep a gratitude journal for your relationship. Share one thing you're thankful for with your partner daily. Relationships, like life, demand effort. They are gardens that require tending. Neglect is the drought. Love is the rain. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, when you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. This isn't just philosophy. It's a guide for living and loving intentionally. Even political leaders, like Abraham Lincoln, understood this truth. The best way to predict the future is to create it. In relationships, we must create the future we desire through effort and care. To reignite love, ask yourself, when was the last time I truly listened to my partner? Have I shown gratitude today? What small act of love can I do right now? A final thought. Love is a choice. Neglect may feel like a silent killer, but it's not an inevitable fate. It's a wake-up call. Love is not destroyed by one dramatic act, but by the absence of daily effort. As Viktor Frankl said, I quote, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." End of quote. Today, choose to change. Choose to listen. Choose to express gratitude. Choose to love. The silent killer of relationships doesn't stand a chance against the quiet power of intentional care. If you found value in this video, we ask just one favor. Hit that subscribe button below. And it helps us continue sharing these life-changing Stoic lessons with you. Together, we can build a stronger, more resilient community, one mind at a time. Thank you for watching.